If you have been reading about VERS for HDB and wonder what the heck it is, watch on as I simplify it so that even if you're a Labubu with just one brain cell, you'll be well versed in VERS and also realize how it will impact you. So, before anything, let's go to a future when there is no VERS. You probably know by now that back in the 1970s and 1980s, Singapore built a lot of HDB flats as people were moving from kampongs to HDB flats, although the first HDB flats were built in the 1960s. And you likely also know that you don't own a HDB flat forever. You only own it for 99 years. Well, what happens when the lease is over? The flat goes back to the government. This means in 2060s and 2070s or onwards, many flats will be returned to the government, and this will create a problem no one expected. Suddenly, hundreds and thousands of people will be looking for alternative housing. This will be discovered when demand spike up so fast within a short period of time. And well, this will happen if we don't do anything. Therefore, in 2018, then PM Lee introduced something known as Voluntary Early Redevelopment Scheme, also known as VERS in his National Day rally speech. Later, I will explain what it is, but it can solve this problem. However, after PM Lee spoke about it, VERS was not mentioned again, as the scheme was then said to only start much later. I mean, if you have lived in Singapore long enough, you will know that our government is so forward-looking that I think some of them are in KK Hospital, looking out for the 7th Prime Minister of Singapore, who is still not born yet. So, everyone forgot about it until the Minister of National Development, Hsien, sat down for an in-depth interview early this month, talking about several issues, in which one of which is VERS. So, what is VERS and how can it solve the problem mentioned? If you are looking to advertise your business in this channel, we can help you. There are guaranteed views and many big brands have trusted us. Just click on the link in the description. Okay, imagine there are 4 old estates out. Jurong West 89, Ang Mo Kio Street 88, Toa Payoh Lorong 987, and Tampines Avenue 771. A total of 50,000 people live there. All of their 99-year lease will end in 2072. Without VERS, 50,000 people will be homeless in 2072. But with VERS, it will be different. When the HDB block reach the 70-year mark, the government can go to one of the estates and offer them VERS. So, in around 2042, they can tell the residents in Jurong West Avenue 89 this.
Hey, hello, your 99 years ending in 2072. You all want to vote to see if you all want to sell your flats back to the government? Then you all can use the money to buy other flats. Maybe those are with higher lease.
If they voted to, then all owners from Jurong West Avenue 89 will sell their flats to the government, and they will all live elsewhere while the area is redeveloped. If they didn't want to, then it's okay. They can still live in the flats until 2072. You see, if this is done, then there is a chance that people in Jurong West Avenue 89 will all move out in 2042. People in Ang Mo Kio Street 88 will all move out in 2050. People in Toa Payoh Lorong 987 will all move out in 2060. And people in Tampines Avenue 771 will have to live in 2072 because they voted no to VERS. Yeah, this is the gist of how it works. You see, nothing is confirmed yet because the framework of how it works isn't established yet. What I have mentioned is just the gist of the idea. So, what happened is that Mr. Chi said that they will be looking to firm up the framework of the VERS during this term, so we can prepare to offer VERS by 2030s. After all, there are many things that Chi Hong Tak need to look at. How many votes are needed? How much exactly to compensate people who opt for VERS? Which sites should be under VERS? Why did the Sengkang and Punggol LRT Chi Hong Tak no longer transport minister? Sorry. Nowadays all the ministers look the same one. I'm confused. Sorry. A few things were mentioned though. For example, VERS will only be rolled out for a few sites in early 2030s and will scale up in late 2030s. But details are still sketchy lah. So if you want to know more, please subscribe to me lah or follow me on Instagram. Link in description. In the meantime, if you have learned something new and also want to learn if shark fins are banned in Singapore, watch this. And thank you for spending almost 4 minutes with me. I really appreciate it and hope you learned something.